It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome everyone to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Missouri Tigers offense will get the first swing of the game. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports. And when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense has the ball for the first time. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. On target to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as it gets him down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the right. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Stoneburner. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Fears the pressure. Starting to feel a little pressure. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Field goal is good. And that's going to tie it up.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A little screen to the running back. Oh, what a cut! He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Motion from the wideout. Give to the back. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. They'll go with a direct snap. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And wings it incomplete. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Working that left side. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. From the gun, the ground game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here on 3rd down. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Power football with the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Makes the catch. It's Guzman. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Cowboys! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. They're trailing by just 4 to UCLA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Lost the fire on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his tight end. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Quick release by the QB. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Right on the money. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. He'll keep it himself. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And here comes the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give from the gun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Runs through the tackle. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So Missouri will have to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Makes him talk to the hand.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They feed him again. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The inside handoff. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback on the keeper. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Now he's looking to throw it. Unloads it left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finding an escape route.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Spins away from the defense. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They boot it away on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Stoneburner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep. But the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. third down. He drops to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Missouri! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it's a final now and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Georgia Tech ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous gold unis. This team is a buttoned-up group.
He's got the tight end.
One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fakes to grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing, and the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions, but sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. What a cut! Now he's loose. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. They just keep firing. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Hold. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's on target and complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Missouri gets to the line quickly. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Unleashes it on the run. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off the play fake. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. They push the lead to 4 here in the fourth.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Works the middle. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Guzman. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lost one down the sideline. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. No one on the
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stoneburner. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. They get to him as he throws. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he'll lose yardage on this play, loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now the play fake. Got him downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Wide open downfield. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Quickly complete. Just picked up 3 yards, but he did get out of bounds to try to save every precious second. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll run it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Trying to do it on the ground. Running to Green. That will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at 1 loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.